Tiger Cubs, it's now
Story time!
We're really excited to read TC Gets Wise in the Wild, written by myself, Kim Harkis, and we're going to read that together today. Right, guys? Everybody crowd round. TC counts to 10 from behind a large tree and plays hide and seek with Betty the bee. She flutters her wings and then starts to fly and dashes so quickly across the bright sky. 3, 2, 1, the cub shouts to his chum. Ready or not, he yells, now here I come. He looks behind bushes and under some rocks and diddles and daddles and dreams while he walks. He's crossing a road but almost gets struck when out of the blue comes a big jungle truck. It beeps and bellows and lets out a boom. Its whistle goes boot and the engine goes vroom. A huge cloud of fumes and smothering gust leaves the tiger cub covered and coated in dust. He gets a huge shock and stops very fast as the thundering motor goes zooming right past. Oh, what a pickle, the little cub cries. I need some advice from someone that's wise. From high in the sky there's a hoot and a howl. Perched on a branch, it's Oscar the owl. He says to TC, you must stop at the side and listen for traffic with eyes open wide. Don't rush right across or walk in a daze, and always remember to look both ways. So he stops at the side and looks all around and listens for noises but can't hear a sound. The road is so big, so long and so wide, but he walks so carefully to the far side. Well done, says the owl. You are aware of things in the jungle that might cause a scare. He then stares at TC with bright orange eyes. When out in the wild, you've got to be wise. He keeps looking for Betty and comes to a cave. It's dark and it's spooky, but the tiger is brave. Betty, he shouts, are you hiding inside? He goes into the cave and his eyes open wide. So TC, he managed to get across the road. We go and see if TC can find Betty? Okay, and remember, when out in the wild, you've got to be wise. We can say that together next time, shall we? Bill the bear and some of his mates are sat round a fire, munching food off their plates. They are joking and laughing and playing some games. When all of a sudden, the cave fills with flames. Oh, what a pickle, the little cub cries. I need some advice from someone that's wise. From high in the sky there's a hoot and a howl. Perched on a branch, it's Oscar the owl. He says to them all, get down and stay low. Leave belongings behind. Together, let's go. Stop what you're doing and fall to the floor and crawl very fast straight out of the door. Cover your mouth so you don't choke from the horrible ash and the billowing smoke. If you catch fire, stop and drop to the ground, then cover your face and roll round and round. Never play with matches or anything hot that boils in a kettle or cooks in a pot. When there's a fire, don't panic or hide. As quick as you can, get safely outside. The smoke is so thick, TC covers his eyes. Can you cover your eyes? And gets down to the ground as the smoke starts to rise. With all of his strength and all of his might, he crawls out of the cave and into the light. Whew. Well done, says the owl. You were aware of things in the jungle that might cause a scare. He then stares at TC with bright orange eyes. When out in the wild,
You got to be wise.
the tiger feels hot and sticky and sweaty, so heads to the lake while searching for Betty. On his way there, he gets hotter and hotter, So he plunges straight in to the glistening water. It's ever so deep. He lets out a gasp. He struggles to swim and tries hard to grasp onto the edge, but he can't reach. He starts to panic and lets out a screech. Oh, what a pickle, the little cub cries. I need some advice from someone that's wise. From high in the sky, there's a hoot and a howl. Perched on a branch is Oscar the owl. He says to the cub, hold on to this float, and paddles so fast like a whizzing speedboat. When swimming in water, you must check that it's clear. Look out for hazards or danger that's near. Read all the signs and don't swim on your own. Swim with a buddy, someone that's grown. You should always look before you leap and check that the water isn't too deep. He grabs for the float and holds on so tight and swims through the water at the speed of light. He splishes and splashes, the river is wide, but he makes it across and reaches the side. Well done, says the owl. You were aware of things in the jungle that might cause a scare. He then stares at TC with bright orange eyes. When out in the wild,
You've got to be wise.
He springs out the water and shakes himself dry. Something buzzes and hums and swirls in the sky. Then up in the blue, who does he see? He's found his best friend, Betty the Bee. Well done for listening, guys. Will we say thank you to our little tiger cubs watching it and listening at home? Thanks, little tiger cubs. Bye for now.